Thomas and Aveline were two friends who loved to explore the woods near their town. One day, they heard rumors of a creature that lived in the woods, a werewolf. Despite the fear that the rumors had instilled in the townspeople, Thomas and Aveline were not deterred. They wanted to see the creature for themselves. As they delved deeper into the woods, the trees grew thicker, and the light grew dimmer. The two friends began to feel a growing fear of the dark, imagining that the werewolf could be lurking behind every tree, waiting to pounce. Despite their fear, they pressed on, determined to find the creature. As they reached the heart of the woods, they suddenly heard a piercing howl. It seemed to come from all around them, and it filled them with terror. They started to run, but the howls only grew louder, and the friends soon realized that the werewolf was closing in on them. Just as they thought all was lost, the howls suddenly stopped, and the woods grew silent. Thomas and Aveline breathed a sigh of relief, but their relief was short-lived. Suddenly, the bushes rustled, and a figure emerged from the shadows. It was a man, but there was something different about him. His eyes glowed with a sinister light, and his face was twisted into a snarl. The man lunged at the friends, revealing himself to be the werewolf. Just as the werewolf was about to pounce, Thomas and Aveline woke up, realizing that it had all been a nightmare. But as they looked around, they saw the werewolf standing in front of them, its eyes glowing in the darkness. Come to find out, Thomas and Aveline were the werewolves all along, and their fear of the dark was a manifestation of their own guilt and shame. They then realized what they had become. The werewolves snarled and bared their teeth, ready to attack. Thomas and Aveline tried to run, but their legs wouldn't move. They were paralyzed with fear and horror. Suddenly, the werewolves transformed back into their human forms, revealing themselves to be the friends they once were. The friends hugged each other, relieved that the nightmare was over. But as they walked out of the woods, they couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. The full moon shone down on them, casting an eerie glow. They both had a sense that their transformation into werewolves was only just beginning, and that the horrors of the night were far from over. From that night on, Thomas and Aveline were never seen in the town again. Some say they left to find a cure for their condition, while others say they were taken by the werewolf that still roams the woods to this day. But one thing is for sure, the woods have never been the same since the night Thomas and Aveline ventured into them, never to return.